So Ravensburger 1,000-piece hot air balloons. This should have been a super fast puzzle. So you can see from the image at the beginning, it's basically a bunch of hot air balloons over what's a pretty skinny strip of land with some trees and some sky with some definite clouds. So, should have been super fast. And the challenge is I was doing this on a pretty space-constrained table. So I did not have the space to really push out all the pieces and sort nicely, or even just to flip all the pieces and really push them out. You can see the number of pieces in that pile that still aren't flipped. I decided actually to do the border first on this puzzle because of space. So generally the fastest way to do this puzzle would have been to build each of the balloons, then build the border around it, then fill in the sky, then fill in the land. Something like that. I wasn't sure that I would have space to build all the balloons and just push them around the puzzle without just dropping all kinds of pieces on the floor. And so what I did instead was I built the top border, which you can see, and then said, okay, now that I have kind of like a line to delineate this is the unsorted pieces at the top, this is what I'm working on towards the bottom, I'm gonna just now build this first big balloon. So yes, I've started to give up a little bit on that first big balloon, and I'm doing some of the bits around it. You can see this puzzle is literally taking up almost the entire table. You know, theoretically, this could be good practice for Worlds. Worlds also can have small tables. Nationals last year, U.S. Nationals in 2024, we had, for pairs finals, we had a 1,000-piece puzzle that we had to do on half of the table. And it was like, that puzzle barely fit. We were all like walking around each other and trying not to sort of push each other off the table. Definitely was a fun challenge. Don't know that I would be thrilled for that particular fun challenge again, but you know. So you can see the puzzle's really starting to come together now. This is very much, I would have been going much faster, I think, had I had space, and I had been able to really build the puzzle without constantly feeling like it was going to fall off the table. I'm not really using that white space on the side as well as I could to sort pieces. That would have been a good spot to sort pieces, to even just put pieces on the side as I was working, so that it was a little bit less cramped in my puzzles area. You know, that being said, I obviously, if I had been doing this one really for time, I would have had to use a properly sized table. So I'm now starting to just fill in around some of these hot air balloons. There's, I think, a good question here when you shape sort. So I like to shape sort very much at the end. I really hate shape sorting. Shocker. I don't know if I've complained about that enough. Um, but basically, there's a lot of blue pieces. And the thing is because you have all these hot air balloons, you actually have a good sense of what shape of piece is going to go where. Because it's like all of those hot air balloons are fairly distinctive, right? Like you can figure out what's going to attach where with those hot air balloons. So now just starting some more of that filling in. So still just continuing to fill in a lot of those pieces. So yeah, final little bit of the fill in now. You can see I have finally shape sorted. And it is speeding up quite a bit as a result. Should I learn a lesson from this? Probably. Will I? Probably not.